Looking forward to this one. Let's get cooking. Welcome to the shack. And today, if you did not guess by the intro, we are doing a brisket. I'm looking forward to doing this for quite a while, as we don't do too many, as they are rather expensive and not the easiest things to come by in the UK. You certainly can't pick them up at your local supermarket. You've got to use their online specialist butcher really. But we've got a nice bit of brisket today. We're going to trim it up, get it nice and seasoned, and put it on the offset smoker behind. It's probably going to take about 10 hours, I'd have thought. Let's get to it. Right, so here's our meat. A nice big piece of brisket. As you can see, they've been pre-trimmed, but they've taken a lot more fat off than I'd have liked. I'd have liked a bit of a fat cap there. It's a nice big piece. So I think we better get trimming. Bit of that nice bit of fat. Going to be eating that. We don't want to get too harsh with it, but you don't want this fat on there because it won't render down very nice and it won't make a nice bite through. So by the way, this isn't a how to trim a brisket video. You can find plenty of them on YouTube. I'm not an expert. Okay, so we got that trimmed up. Let's get it seasoned up. First we'll just go on with some yellow American mustard as a binder. You could use olive oil or anything if you wanted. You won't really taste the mustard after, so it doesn't really matter. It'll just help the rub to stick. Now traditionally, Texas barbecue, they would say just salt and pepper. Well, this isn't far away. This is my all-purpose. This is 4 parts pepper, 2 parts salt, 1 part garlic, 1 part paprika. And I like this, so I figure we're going to go on nice and heavy with this. Okay, so we've got our brisket all trimmed up, all seasoned up. Now the cooking can take, I think, at least 10 hours, so I think we'll leave that for today, let it hang out in the fridge for a few hours overnight, and then first thing in the morning we'll fire up the offset and get it cooking. I'll see you then. There we go, we got a nice roaring fire in the chimney. Nice logs ready to go in. It's just after 6 AM. Like I said, it's going to be a long cook, so I want to get this on early. And rather nice colour in the sky as well. So as you can see, I've thrown in some unlit charcoals. And I'm going to pour in the hot coals on top. And that should give us a nice charcoal bed for our wood. Now I've had that wood split in the main chamber for 10 minutes, so it should catch fairly quickly. It's caught already. Excellent. There we go, our meat's in. I've also thrown in a tray of the trimmings, the fat trimmings. We'll reduce those down to make a dripping or tallow, and we'll pour some of those over the brisket when we come to wrap it. As you can see, I've popped in there some temperature probes, so they should give me an idea of what temperature the brisket's cooking at. And I've got the probes in the chamber itself, so I know how hot the chamber is as well. In the bottom of it, you can see there, but I've got some drip trays, and I've got a tray also full of water. That should help keep some moisture in the air throughout the cook, stop things drying out. Right, we're going to leave that meat alone now for a good couple of hours. I don't need to look at it. We've got the probes in, so I know what temperature it is anyway. But as we know, this is going to be several hours before it's cooked. I'm going to aim to keep the temperature of the cooking chamber at somewhere around 120 to 130 degrees C, through most of the cook anyway. When the internal temperature of the brisket reaches around 70, we'll take it off, wrap it into some butcher's paper and pop it back in. I might then increase the temperature of the smoker and take the brisket to around 95, maybe up to 100 degrees C, and then we'll take it off, give it a rest, then give it some tasting. It's going to be a long cook, but it's going to be worth it. See you in a bit. Okay, it's been 2 hours now, so let's take a quick look. Now, unfortunately, the temperatures did shoot a bit higher than I'd liked. It took a while to get them back down again, so we got a little bit crispy on the one edge, but we're fine. Give it a nice dousing. The temperature of the brisket is about 55 after just a couple of hours, so temperature of the smoker is now stabilised a bit more, a bit lower, so we'll pop that back in, stick some more wood in and let it go for another couple of hours. Okay, it's been about 5 hours now, so let's take a look. Probes are saying it's almost 70, so I think we'll get it wrapped up in a minute, then pop it back on. As you can see, the fire's died down, we've gone through quite a few wood splits. I think once we've wrapped the brisket up, I think I'll add in a bit more charcoal into the basket just to force the temperatures back up. Okay, I'm just going to pour off a bit of this beef tallow or beef dripping that we've been making. Just pour it through a metal sieve. Good, I'll pop that back in the smoker, see if we can get any more off that. There we go, that brisket. Pour a bit of this, get over the top. Okay, that's our meat all wrapped up. We'll pop that back in the smoker and keep cooking till it's about 95 to 97 degrees C. Right, it's been about 10 hours now. The temperature probes are saying it's done, so we'll have a quick look. Not really after the temperature now, and just after how soft it feels. Jabbing in really easy, so that is definitely done. Well, if you're interested, it's looking at 97 degrees C, so we're going to take that off now. We'll let it rest for about an hour and then we get slicing and some tasting. Okay, there we go. So a couple of hours of rest now. It's looking rather juicy and rather tasty. I'll give it a cut. I am well looking forward to this. How does that look? Does that look juicy? Definitely not drying out, so let's take a slice or two from here. Well, I'm sorry, that looks rather nice. I mean, certainly pull that apart. That is rather good. And that's so juicy. I mean, you can see again, I mean, that just looks amazing. So we're at the flat. Now we've got the point, so let's have a look at this. But here we go. Juicy Lucy. Grab me. Bit of bread, bit of brisket. Gotta have a pickle. Any sauce of your choice. I'll go with some chimichurri. If you'd like to know how to make chimichurri, please ask in the comments. Maybe I'll do a video. This, I think, is going to be a beautiful, juicy little foldy. Oh, I'll try again. Do you want anything else? I mean, that's just the ultimate sandwich. and the simplest sandwich. So there we go. There's a nice brisket cooked for you on the offset smoker. It took several hours. Man, it's tasty and well worth it. If you've enjoyed this video, please think about giving us a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more barbecue related videos. And until the next time, you take care now.